going to take it from the standpoint of the entrepreneur. I believe there's an entrepreneurial gene. I've asked a lot of entrepreneurs about it, and everyone's answer is a little bit different, but there's some common themes. And to start a business takes a degree of risk taking and the skill sets necessary to start a business. Again, risk taking and having the idea, having the desire, and then bringing people into your vision is a really, really important attribute. And then when it comes to scaling, we can be a leader who scales the business. We don't have to be the founder. And so the profile of somebody who's growing and scaling can be different than the founder and the originator, and the risk profile can be very different. My encouragement is to not wait and ask yourself these questions. So the first and foremost thing, Kevin, is to give yourself the space and time to think about some of the questions that are really important on the journey. And so, for example, when would I maybe want to have a transition out of my business? If we can think big picture, is it 10 years from now? Is it 5 years from now? Is it a year from now? Many founders who are thoughtful about this are thinking about, I say they're building with the end in mind, right? They're building with the exit in mind. And so when they're starting their company, they're thinking about what their exit strategy might be. But there's a lot of entrepreneurs and founders who have not done that. And so what they need to be asking themselves is, okay, well, what do I want to get out of this in my life? What's important to me? What would I do out if I didn't have this identity as a business owner? What is important to me with my family, my friends? What are other things I would put my time, money, and blood, sweat, and tears into? And that thought starter lets us feel a little more free. Some entrepreneurs feel a little bit of chains, like they're chained to their business. They can't ever separate from it for a variety of reasons. And others are, they're kind of like the mountain climber and they're seeking that next thing. And the second group are more naturally going to be excited about that next thing. And the first group, not so much. And so it kind of depends on their psychology of, well, how do they feel about it? Once we acknowledge that, it frees us up to explore like, oh, well, what might my options be if I'm going to sell, if I'm going to look for a third party sale, if I'm going to transition to family, all those things.